Ruli Winkler, Lionel Bayecki, Dennis Wolf, Big Rami, The Blade, Dexter Jackson, Sean Roden, Jay Cutler, Kai Green, and Phil Heath. All right, our top 10 gentlemen in place. We're going to send it back down to our head judging table. And Big Steve, hopefully his voice has gotten deeper.
Thank you, Bob. Gentlemen, quarter turn to the right.
And Larry, this is the final moment where the judges are making that decision. Who will become Mr. Olympia 2013?
Quarter
Absolutely.
turn to the right.
Any surprises for you in the top 10? I know that you said that a couple of these guys could have been somewhere in that 14 to 20 range, but Branch Warren's name jumped out to me as one that made it into the top 10 that we didn't originally think
And
would.
face front.
Yeah, I think there's no one in the 14 to 20 that's up here, but Branch is probably the one. Branch and Victor were kind of toggling, making this top 10. We said they were middle of the pack. It's not shocking that Branch is there, but I don't think anybody would have been shocked if Victor was there instead of Branch or one of the other competitors. But everyone else here, I think we had pegged as a top 10 competitor for sure.
The amount of money for Mr. Olympia, $675,000 up for grabs here.
And $250,000 to the winner.
Rami and Sean change places, please.
Ah, let's put Sean in that mix.
Lionel on the other side of Branch.
I had a chance to visit with Jay Cutler for a bit backstage, and he
Yeah, I
told
saw
me
you
that
talking to him. What were you saying?
he only trained for this contest for 10 weeks.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Just because of injury?
Because
or?
of healing from the injury. In terms of being able to train at capacity, that he said he was only able to put 10 weeks in. And if that's the case,
Very impressive.
then that's an incredible accomplishment to look the way that he does with that little training.
Yeah. There's the consensus number 1 and number 2 that you were just seeing there with Phil Heath and Kai Green. Sean Roden there in the purple trunks. Also highly touted coming into this competition, but
You
there's
know,
Kai.
When you look at Dexter Jackson next to Sean Roden, he's comparing very favorably. And, you know, an hour ago, it looked like Roden was comparing more favorably with Dexter. And this is just how quickly bodies can change.
And there you see Dennis Wolf next to Phil Heath. And Dennis has surprised a lot of people in this competition.
Yeah, and I don't think we have a consensus number 2 yet. My number 2 was Kai Green, but a lot of people I talked to backstage were going back and forth between Kai and Dennis. So this is where the judges will finally make that decision for us, and we'll see where they place.
Don't forget there is a Fans' Choice Award as well that's up for grabs tonight. You can vote for that on bodybuilding.com, who of course is presenting this stream. These are the final moments of Mr. Olympia 2013. It's the biggest show of the year. The Orleans Arena here in Las Vegas, completely sold out. I believe it's the first time the entire arena has ever been sold out, but what an accomplishment. Yeah, you see the guys getting the crowd fired up. Kai getting in the face of Phil a little bit. The judge screamed back lat spread. I don't know if he was actually angry.
Hit it.
I'm enjoying the jawing. The crowd seems to be getting into it. Listen to it.
Side tricep.
The judge has to scream because it's so loud around him. Crowd enjoying the jawing. I know I am too. This is fun.
Abdominal thighs.
And don't think for a second that both of these guys desperately don't want to beat each other. This is not for fun for these two.
Well, and especially when there's this much money riding on it, too. As you just said, $250,000 goes to the winner.
Your favorite, most muscular.
Look at Kai.
Phil Heath just said, "Now it's over," when they called for the most muscular.
And you said boom.
I've never seen two guys jaw this much during a pose down. I never have. And thankfully it's to a packed
I'm gonna
house.
send this back to Bob now.
Wow.
I'll make a bold prediction that Phil and Kai are going to be very close to one another on the stage during the pose down.
You think so?
I have a feeling.
Gentlemen, when you hear the music, pose down.
Ah, there goes Kai. He's stalking him. He's stalking him. As you said, most of the judges' decisions at this point have been made. Dennis right over there, right next to Phil as well. Kai taking a moment by himself. Let's see how that holds up.
And Phil Heath is really, you know, we talked a lot about guys fading, coming forward, looking flat. Phil's looked pretty consistent the whole time through.
Did you catch that? Kai actually just
Yes, I
pushed
did.
Phil Heath a little bit.
Who wants to see the Olympians up close and personal?
They're going out into the crowd! Man. Again, sold out completely, wall to wall here at the Orleans Arena. These guys have been playing to the crowd the entire weekend, and the amount of passion that you're feeling from the fans, rumbling this arena right now. The fact they're heading out into the crowd, standing on chairs, shows the level of respect that they have for the fans and the love they've been giving to them all weekend long. Guys gotta be careful standing on those chairs, they flip weird. You step on the back side of that chair too much, your leg will... Yeah, there you go, Kai's bringing it in. And here you're seeing that camaraderie.
At this point, they know the battle's over.
Yeah.
They know the scores are in at the judges' table, and nothing they do right now is going to make a difference.
All right, let's get our last two Olympians on stage.
We're still missing two.
Who are we missing up there? I'm trying to keep track. Yeah, I mean, we were talking earlier about how we didn't really see a lot of this backstage beforehand. You know, the girls were very friendly with each other, and they were chatting it up and hugging and enjoying each other before the judging took place. But
Jay, what can we say? Four-time Olympian champion, you'll go down in history as one of the greatest Olympians of all time. A sixth-place finish here today. Jay, I just wanted to give you special acknowledgement and a chance with 10,000 fans in attendance to say thanks.
Thank you, Las Vegas.
You know, I'm looking from the outside in now. Of course, I've won this title 4 times, and I've been to 13 Olympias, and I'd have to say, even at 6th place, this is the best Olympia I've ever been in, ever. Thank you.
Jay, stay on stage. Jay.
there's your top 5. It'll be very close. We'll see how this shakes out. Again, getting some expert opinions. Lou Frigga just walked over.
Melissa Rubino will present the 5th place award.
Possible that Dennis Wolf took 2nd place. First, number 5.
Please take the check for $40,000 to our 5th place finisher.
Finish at 43 years old. How impressed are you?
Very, because not just the fact that he's 43, but 43 in this lineup with no discernible sign of slowing down at all. Every bit as good as he was last year.
Congratulations. Very impressive, Professor Jackson. Here's where it starts to get hairy. This is what it's been debated about for weeks.
Miss Samantha Lee will present
And I think
the
based
4th
on that
place
call
award.
out, we have to think this will be...
Please take the check for $50,000 to our 4th place finisher, Sean Roden.
Top 4 finish for Sean Roden. He is $50,000 richer. It's been a year in the making. You can tell he worked extremely hard. Did the judges get that one right, Larry?
I think they did, and we should point out as well that with Dexter 5th and Roden 4th, both of them automatically requalify for next year's Mr. Olympia,
yes, sir.
As of course do our next 3 competitors. But I thought Sean looked great. I thought he had an improved physique up there. I think he looked a little tighter last night, but again, I bet when we look at this scorecard, we're going to see some very close, tight decisions between Sean, Dennis, and Kai.
Big differences in money between the top 3 as well.
Daniel Silverio will present the 3rd place award. Please take the 3rd place award, the check for $80,000, the Olympia bronze medal, to our 3rd place finisher, Dennis Big Bang Wolf.
Wow. Dennis Wolf coming in at number 3. Larry, the one thing that you mentioned in this competition is that Dennis Wolf really surprised you with the way that he showed up. He looked fantastic yesterday. He looked fantastic today as well. And to be top 3, when a lot of people didn't consider him to even be in the top 5 before the competition began, just a testament to how hard he worked.
Yeah, and also that he timed it. I know Dennis pretty well, trains at the same gym I do, and one of his quandaries has always been losing too much, thinning out too much to try to get lean enough. And this time he put it together where he was able to hold on to his size and nail his conditioning. Big, big night for Dennis Wolf.
Congratulations to Dennis.
And then there were 2.
Yep.
The same 2.
Uh-huh.
Just like the 212.
Yep. Did the judges see it the same way that a lot of other people saw it yesterday and today? Or will we see a huge upset? $250,000 for the winner.
And Kai Green in the center spot, please.
What a moment. Mr. Olympia 2013. Sold out crowd getting into it. Anticipation builds.
I can have our presenters on stage, please. Mr. Chris Jesse Hilgenberg, Ms. Melissa Rubino, Daniel Silverio, and our IFBB Pro League President, Mr. Jim Mannion. I had the girl in 4th winning. Just saying. Will be your 2013 Mr. Olympia. The Olympia Gold Medal, the Sandow Award, and the title of 2013 Mr. Olympia to our winner tonight, three-time Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath!
Congratulations to Phil Heath, Mr. Olympia 2013, and once again, Kai Green falling just short, but a very respectable 2nd place in a stacked field tonight here at Mr. Olympia 2013.
No doubt. And listen, I think a well-deserved 3rd Mr. Olympia for Phil Heath. I think when we see the scorecards, we'll see Phil with pretty much straight ones, if not a unanimous victory. And then we'll see the bunch-up of 2, 3, and 4, especially between Dennis and Kai.
And a huge roar from the crowd here at the sold-out Orleans Arena. Kai Green, certainly a crowd favorite, and coming in at 2nd place. Congratulations to him. Don't forget our post show immediately starting after we wrap up here on stage. 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman is joining us, as well as Lou Ferrigno, for some analysis. We'll be talking to the winner, Phil Heath, along with the Fans' Choice Award winner and the Women's Figure Award winner as well.
Thank you, Jim Mannion. Gentlemen, in order, please. All right, gentlemen, in line, please. Your favorite pose.
And we should note for newer fans, Jay Cutler and Phil Heath, best of friends. Jay played an integral role in Phil's career in helping him with the business side of
Gentlemen, your
bodybuilding,
favorite pose, please.
introducing him to some of his early sponsors, and they have a very warm, while competitive relationship.
Most muscular.
What a tremendous year. Mr. Olympia 2013, just an excellent show all around. And there you're seeing
Ladies
the
and
best in the
gentlemen,
world.
your top 6 Olympians for 2013.
Alongside Larry Pepe, I am Dave Fair. That is going to wrap up our webcast portion of this in just a moment. We'll hear an interview with Phil Heath, and then immediately following that, the post show is kicking off. Stand by.